Alright lads, so 2 weeks ago I made a video talking about the Spring Festival campaign round 1, and not gonna lie, as we all already aware, because it's been out for 2 weeks now, this was a very good campaign, even outside of the fact that they basically lied in the news about giving us a choose a 6-star, and didn't even give us any kind of compensation, just said, oh, our bad, right? The whole thing was actually pretty good. We got free orbs just for logging in, we got free soul tickets, which we're still getting, by the way. We're still getting 10 soul tickets a day, which is actually still pretty nice. We had the free 6-star ticket, which, you know, is whatever. We had the packs that they normally sell. We got a free mind special move source, and then we also got ×2 IZ, which is somewhat of a rarity into this game. We didn't really receive it at all in 2020, but we have already received it twice now within the last 4 months ever since 2021 started, and it is nice that they are bringing it back because, as you all aware, with the 2020 link slots, we have to farm out a lot of material. You have to farm the super link slot potions, droplets, and also normal link slot potions, right? So having ×2 IZ definitely helps the fact that we have to farm all these materials just to max one character. So it's actually very much appreciated, and I do hope it comes back sometime in the future, not at the end of the year, maybe for the anniversary. I think that should be pretty good. We also had the Resurrection Ring drop rate increase, and by the way, this is still here for the remaining day. At reset tomorrow morning for me is when this does go away, so it's your last chance to start farming some stuff. I probably need to stack up on some Resurrection Rings before it does leave, and that was basically the celebration, but that was good enough, right? And then obviously I want to mention this part right here. We did have ×2 droplets for droplet trials, and that was here for a week, right? So that was part 1. Pretty good campaign, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually very good. And now today we got the announcement of the second round to this Spring Festival campaign, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not nowhere nearly as good as the first part, but that being said, it's not that bad. So unfortunately, like, there's really only one thing to talk about outside of the packs. You know, the packs are here, yay, £50 basically for this. Very bad value. They purposely make this pack bad because you can buy it 5 times. It's not good. Don't buy it. If you're buying orbs, you might as well buy it, but don't go out your way just to buy it thinking you're going to get something good, because you're probably not. Then there's this pack. This is the cheaper one, but it's still like £23 again. Buy it if you want to, but I don't really recommend it. And then this is basically the only thing to really talk about. We have increased item drops. So droplet ×2 is returning for droplet trials, but, and this is the exciting part, it is also coming back for Enriched Droplet Zone. Now, when I first saw this, I got very excited. I was like, hold on, this has never been done before. From my knowledge, it has never been done before. Whenever we do get ×2 droplets, it's only for the individual quests, where you can only farm one specific color. And that's not a bad thing, but Enriched Droplet Zone already has better rates, and now it's getting ×2 droplets. Now again, from my memory, this is the first time it has happened, but I have talked to a few lads that have said it has happened before. But when it did, this was, we're talking about potentially years ago when Droplet Zone first came out. So this is just as rare, if not rarer, than ×2 IZ. So I want to say, lads, and that's the main reason I'm making this video, is to take advantage of this fact that we're getting ×2 Enriched Droplet Zone. That's kind of insane. And just to show what I actually do mean. So if you don't know, you can farm this in single player and also co-op. Co-op does have better drop rates. So the normal droplet quest can drop around 10 to 20 when it's not on ×2. With ×2, you can peak up to 40 droplets per quest, but you only get one color. With the Enriched Droplet Zone, what you're getting is like 10 of each color. In fact, look at this screenshot right now. So you get 10 of basically each color from one ticket. So with ×2 Enriched Droplet Zone, you're getting 20 of each color, essentially meaning you're getting around 100 droplets per ticket, lads. So with 5 times with the passport, so you're getting 6 runs for every 5 soul tickets. This is by far the best way to farm droplets. So I will have a video going up tomorrow talking about why you should be farming it, more so just spreading awareness too, just so people are aware, because I have seen no one talk about the fact that this is getting ×2 droplet, because I think this is actually kind of big. So I'm definitely be farming this. It is also kind of nice that this isn't going to be here while the inheritance ×2 is here, so I don't have to like try and pick and choose what I want to do. That means when I'm not farming IT, I can spend most of my time farming EDZ, right? So I'm personally very excited about this, and what I have done actually is, because I didn't think this was actually going to happen, I went ahead and farmed like 20k of each droplets. Now mind you, I had like 2k before ×2 droplets came out, so I spent like 400 orbs creating macros, just farming single player mainly, because unfortunately, even with ×2 drop rate, and with IZ having ×2 potions, with IT being a thing, it was very, very hard for anyone to join your lobby in the droplet trials. Now, the good thing is that the Enriched Droplet Zone is more playable. A lot more people are actually playing that, so for some reason, people are playing that more so than droplet trials, even with the ×2. So Enriched Droplet Zone should be quite active during this period, starting from tomorrow, especially during times where IT isn't out, meaning that you can farm a lot of potions, and all you have to do, you don't have to think about what quest you need to farm, you don't need to farm a specific color, all you gotta do is just farm EDZ, and you're gonna start stacking up a bunch of droplets of each color. And that's what I like about this. There's also the extra stages where you can get even more drops, so this is by far the best time to start farming droplets. And you need a lot, right? To get them to 20, you need around 7k droplets, so take advantage of this, lads. Spend orbs on soul tickets. Make sure you take advantage of this. You know, with the same thing with, where is it? Let me check my Hogakus. You know, you can see there with the Hogakus, I have 1,600. Now, that isn't a lot, but I haven't needed to spend a lot of them. But originally before that, I had around 300 droplets, and I made sure to farm at least enough that I can never have to farm the Hogaku trials, or Transcendence Zone, whatever you want to call it, ever again until I actually need to. Now, I know a lot of people have farmed up like 10,000 Hogakus, which is a bit overkill. Like, I'm perfectly fine with 1,622, but with droplets, you know how you have to spend 7k just for one character. I would say you would at least be comfortable with like 70k plus. That's what I'm going to aim for. I'm going to try and go for potentially 70k plus, 100k plus for each color. And now that I only have to farm one quest, it's going to make my life a lot easier, and it's going to save me a lot of tickets. So lads, that's the main point of this video. Take advantage of this upcoming times 2 droplet zone when it does drop tomorrow morning, especially during times when IT isn't available. Now, it is also available in single player. The drop rate isn't going to be as good, but if no one's joining your co-op lobby, then you can just farm it in single player and still get a decent amount of drops. The droplet characters do also exist, but they're not that big of a deal. You don't need to ask for Mayuri, Mashiros, or Soden Shurayukis to join. Just bring any character you want and just auto the quest, because it is somewhat easy, especially with a max transcended character. That being said, lads, that was the video. A very short one, but I just wanted to make sure the news is out there, because again, even though you can check the news yourself, I think a lot of people have brushed over the fact that EDZ is getting times 2 droplets, which, again, from my memory, has never happened before, but from my friends that I have asked, they said it has happened, but it was years ago. So take advantage of this. Don't let this go to waste. Make sure you get the most out of your soul tickets, the most out of your orbs, and the most out of your time. That being said, let me know in the comments below if you are actually going to be farming at EDZ. I will. I'm making sure I'm getting a lot of droplets, so I don't have to farm it for a while. That being said, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.